It's 2 a.m. The entire city is fast asleep, but your mind, it's racing. You're staring at a screen, feeling the crushing weight of a dream that just seems so impossibly far away right now. Look, this lonely hustle, it is not easy. Today, we're not just looking at some generic success stories. We are going to decode the literal DNA of a warrior's mindset. It's time to learn how to fight for your dreams.
Okay, let's dive into this. The biggest question you really need to ask yourself right now is, are your dreams genuinely yours, or do you just like the idea of being successful? Because, let's be real, wishing for something from the safety and warmth of your bed, that's not a dream. That's a fantasy. To actually win, you have to get up and step into the arena. On one side, you've got your comfort zone. It's safe, it's stagnant, it's easy. But guess what? Absolutely nothing grows there. And on the other side, the warrior mindset. The kind of mind that has the sheer guts to walk straight into the storm. Yeah, it's painful, it's uncomfortable, but that exact discomfort is the fire where greatness is forged. So what's it going to be? Do you want to stay safe, or do you want to be legendary? Let's talk about Section 1, the harsh reality of defeat and rejection. Consider this the universe's filter. Look at J.K. Rowling's journey. She didn't just sit down one sunny afternoon and write a bestseller. She endured the agonizing breakdown of her marriage. She battled severe depression. She poured her absolute soul into writing Harry Potter, only to be rejected by 12 different publishers. Imagine that, hearing no 12 separate times. But she used that absolute rock bottom as her fuel, and today, she's a global literary giant. And this brilliantly illustrates a crucial point. Rejection is not a stop sign. It's just a test of your endurance. When that 12th door slammed shut in her face, she didn't quit. Why? Because the story inside of her was so much louder than the voices trying to pull her down.
Ratan Tata, who isn't just an industrial giant but a true visionary, believes you cannot sit around waiting for the perfect, safe moment. He famously said, "I don't believe in taking the right decisions. I do decide things, and then I make that decision correct." That right there, that is the ultimate definition of self-belief.
Moving into Section 2, breaking out of the comfort zone through strategic hustle. You've got to actively hunt down discomfort if you want to grow.
According to productivity research from Tempo, escaping that comfort zone requires a literal system. Step 1, identify your internal barriers. Are you secretly terrified of failing? Step 2, take that massive, intimidating goal and shatter it into tiny micro steps. You climb a mountain one agonizing step at a time, right? And step 3, track your progress every single day. Blindly fighting won't work. You need consistency to see real results.
Which brings us to Section 3, grit, passion, and perseverance. Let's look at the actual science behind high achievers. Psychologist Angela Duckworth spent years studying top performers to figure out exactly what makes them win. And guess what? It's not IQ, it's not natural talent, it is grit. That means having relentless perseverance and passion for a long-term goal. So, the crucial point is, talent means absolutely nothing if you don't have the stamina to stay the course when things get unimaginably tough. As you can see, perfectly illustrated on this slide, the smartest kids in the room aren't automatically the top performers. The ones who win are the ones with a growth mindset, the ones who genuinely believe that their abilities can be developed through sheer effort and who refuse to back down when life hits them hard. Let's move to and see how this builds into our next concept. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Failure is never, ever a permanent condition. If you trip and fall at mile 2, you don't just quit the entire race, do you? No, you get back up, you adjust your pace, and you keep running. All right, Section 4. Learning to fight negativity and building mental toughness, because the haters and the self-doubt, they are absolutely going to come for you. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this incredible framework from the experts at the Calm app. It's like psychological armor for your dreams. The 4 C's: confidence, trusting your own abilities; control, managing your emotions when everything turns to chaos; commitment, staying glued to your purpose; and challenge, viewing obstacles not as threats, but as literal opportunities to level up. The ultimate proof of this armor is Michael Jordan. The guy was actually rejected from his high school basketball team because they said he was too short. His dream was totally shattered. But what did he do? He became a total gym rat, practicing alone for hours and hours in the lonely hustle. He turned that brutal rejection into a weapon and went on to become a 6-time NBA champion. But listen, This warrior spirit isn't just reserved for billionaires or superstar athletes. Take the story of Mahan, an ordinary fisherman. One day, his tiny boat was caught in a terrifying, deadly sea storm. Everyone in his village doubted him, thinking there was no way he'd survive. But Mahan, he gripped those oars with everything he had. He faced the fury of the ocean with pure grit, and he made it back alive. True mental toughness lives inside anyone who flat out refuses to surrender. And that brings us to our final section, the never give up attitude, the final push. Now, it's time to lock in that unshakable attitude. Look at Colonel Sanders. He dropped out, failed his early companies, and faced massive, crushing rejections for his chicken recipe well into his 60s. Most people would have completely given up by then. But he kept pushing and founded the global empire of KFC. It is literally never too late to succeed.
Elon Musk, bullied relentlessly as a kid, dropped out of Stanford in just 2 days, survived thousands of public failures, literal rockets exploding, and the very edge of bankruptcy. But he blocked out the noise of the entire world and built SpaceX. That is radical resilience.
Cristiano Ronaldo left his home at just 12 years old in absolute poverty. He wasn't just handed greatness. He outworked, outtrained, and out-hustled every single person in the room. He transformed his poverty and his loneliness into trophies, because greatness is earned in the dark, lonely hours of the hustle. So now it all comes down to you. The path is laid out. The rejections, the failures, those long, agonizingly lonely nights, they are waiting for you. Are you ready to embrace the pain of the struggle so you can finally meet the hero of your own story?